All right, we're going to begin standing, and you can be at the front of your mat. I'll just be facing you so that you can see me. Feel free to keep your legs as wide as you feel grounded and stable. Maybe bend your knees a little bit and draw your attention to your pelvic floor and your abdomen. Also feel a little bit of a lift in the heart. You can place one hand on your heart, another hand on your belly. And just tune into your breath. Tune into this moment. Notice how you feel. We'll be doing a very slow flow grounding practice. Not too long, but just one that can support you as we transition into winter. You know, trying to ground our Vata, this element of air and ether, so that we can feel well in our being as we go through this transition, so it doesn't discombobulate us too much. My favorite word, discombobulate. Set an intention for your practice if you wish. And let your palms come together. Honor your intuition and honor the unconditional love and compassion that you have for yourself. It's all inside. Bow down into the highest within you, allowing our breath, our movement, our practice to connect us in to our higher self. And then open your eyes and interlace the right index finger on top of the left. Reach the arms up, just stretching the fingers and the wrists a little bit, and the forearms. And then exhale, bend it over to your right as you root down into your left foot. Just feel the stretch there into the side body. Good, then inhale it back up. And then exhale, slowly work your palms together, touch forehead and heart. Just reminding ourselves constantly to merge our head and our heart into a connected unit. So easy to forget. Interlace the left index finger on top of the right and reach the arms up. And then exhale, bending over to the left and feel the stretch into the side body there. So easy just to stay in our head, right? That's very much Vata. Stay in our head and get completely thrown off. So this reminder to merge the head into the heart is always a good one. And slowly lift up. Let the palms come together, touch the forehead and the heart again. So good. Open your eyes if they're closed and come to the front of the mat if you're not there already. And then inhale, draw the hands through the front of the body as you reach the arms up. And then exhale as we touch the forehead and the heart, folding over the thighs. All the while, feel your feet and your legs. Inhale to halfway pose. And then exhale, step the right foot back to a low lunge. Inhale, lower the back knee into the floor to an Anjana Asana. Just keep it very gentle. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor, palms onto the block. Straighten out both of your legs for pyramid pose. Pause it here. Keep the chest open as you fold over, just as far as you can. Try not to struggle. Good, and inhale, bend the front knee and lift that left arm. Twist it open, just opening up the torso a bit so we can breathe fully. And then exhale, pivot the right heel in and reach the right arm up and over the ear into extended side angle. Then inhale to a moon squat. Shift your weight into that back leg. Hinge forward a little bit as maybe you flex the front foot. Feel the stretch into the inner thigh, maybe deep into the groin. Good. Then inhale, come back into a low lunge. And then exhale to a downward facing dog. Inhale to a cow pose. Exhale to a child's pose. Inhale, rise up into a camel prep. Root down into your shins and the tops of the feet. Exhale into the praying child. Inhale, straighten out the arms, look forward. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Really lift up out of your shoulders. Maybe swing your hips a little bit side to side. Look over the right shoulder and then over the left shoulder. Good. Exhale, round into a cat stretch. Inhale to a cow, curl the toes under. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Pause it here. Maybe you need to come up a little bit higher off the ground with your heels. Maybe bend the knees. Maybe you want to place your hands on blocks. Find 5 full deep breaths here. Just feel your breath moving in and out of your lungs, feeding your entire system, all levels of your well-being, of your human being. Draw the right knee to the navel and step it forward. Step the left foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold it over. Inhale, rise to the top. And exhale, touch your forehead and your heart. Good, and we'll repeat that on the other side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, lower the back knee, Anjanasana. Exhale to pyramid pose. Fold over, keep the chest lifted. Adjust and accommodate yourself accordingly. This is one of these principles of yoga and Ayurveda, to adjust and adapt according to the seasons and according to the transitions into the seasons. The more we're able to adjust and adapt, the better it can help and support our well-being, our health. Then bend the front knee, inhale, lift the right arm and twist it open. Good, then exhale, extended side angle, pivot that left heel in. Reach the left arm up and over the ear. All right, try to spread your toes and notice any gripping. Soften any gripping, any tensions, any tightnesses. Exhale them away. Good, then inhale to moon squat. Oops. Shift your weight into the back, falling all over the place. That's the theme of this season, right? Let's allow ourselves to fall, dust ourselves back up, and continue the journey. Good, shift your weight to the front. Be serious about taking it all very lightly. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's all perfect anyway. Inhale to cow. Exhale to child. Inhale, rise up. Camel prep. Exhale, praying child. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. And again, try to just pause it here. Maybe look a little bit behind you left, a little bit behind you right. Just as a reminder of how far you've come. Stay completely in the present. Exhale, round it into cat. And that will allow us to move into the future, right? Cow and downward facing dog. And pause it here. Flutter your lips if that feels good. Sigh if that feels good. Draw the left knee into the navel, step it forward. Right foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. Draw the energy up through the center line. And exhale, touch your forehead and your heart. Good. And rest the arms at the side of your body. So good. Separate the legs a little wider now also. And we're going to slowly make our way down into the ground, but really root through the feet. Bend your knees. And allow yourself to gradually sink further and further down. You can hold on to something if you need some support. Just come to that point where you're not able to go any further. Use your arms if you need to, but see how slowly you can go and how lightly you can go. That was a little bit of a plop, but it was okay. And then once you come down, just adjust your seat. Maybe massage your legs a little bit. Yeah, that feels good. And then work the soles of your feet together into the pyramid pose. Now we're going to use, you can find some pillows, you can find some bolsters, whatever it is that you have, and really prop yourself up here. Use whatever it is that you need to find a position that can support you in releasing and surrendering whatever it is that you need to release and surrender. So I'll stay up just for a little moment just because of my mic. So you'll feel a little bit of a stretch into the outer seams of your legs, maybe upper hips, maybe lower back. Try to find a position where your shoulders, your jaw can soften. You can turn your head to one side and pause it there for a moment and then change your head to the other side. So we'll stay here for a good 2 minutes. Try to focus on your exhalations. The exhalations remind us to release. It supports in calming the Vata, calming our nervous system. It reminds us to release anything maybe that we are holding on to. And just feel yourself being supported by the floor, by Mother Earth, by the pillows or the bolsters that you have to your disposal. And ultimately, feel yourself supporting yourself, nurturing and taking care of your own well-being in the transition. Then deepen your breath and slowly, very gradually release yourself out of this position. Good. Now we're going to extend the legs a little bit and take maybe one bolster or a blanket. It can even be 2 blocks behind your thighs. It can be closer to your knees. It can be closer up towards your bum. And from here, doing the same, bending forward. And if you want something to support your head, feel free. So I'll just stay here in this position to show you that this is also how it can look. Focus in on your breath and just allow your body to become heavy. Exhale as fully as you can. And if you're supporting your head against the block like I am, allow your head to become heavy. I have the block right in between my eyebrows, and sometimes I like to move my head a little bit side to side, just massage the wrinkles, the frowning that I often do. And it feels very nurturing, it feels very grounding and supportive. Soften your jaw, your eyes, your shoulders. Notice where in your body you might feel any tension, any tightness, any gripping. Just a few more moments. Deepen your breath and slowly, gradually make your way out of this position. Oh, yeah, so good. And just put the bolsters, or if you have pillows, in front of you. And cross your legs into an easy seat, whichever way you want to. And you can take a block and place it underneath your seat to elevate your hips a little bit higher if you need to. And just let the legs become heavy. Allow your pelvis to settle. Allow your upper body to find its alignment. And we'll do a little practice of Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Take your 2 first fingers to your eyebrow center, using your thumb and your ring finger to close off the right and the left nostril. Let's take a deep inhale through both nostrils and a full exhale. Then close off the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close off the left nostril. Try to pause it there for a moment. And breathe out through the right nostril. Pause it at the bottom of that exhalation. Inhale through the right nostril. Close and pause. And exhale through the left nostril. Pause at the bottom of that exhalation. That's one round. Keep going. Inhale through the nostril. Close, pause. Exhale through the right nostril. Pause. Inhale through the right nostril. Close and pause. Exhale through the left nostril. Now keep going 2 to 3 more rounds on your own. Just follow your own rhythm. Feel yourself breathing through your lungs. It just feels like you're breathing through your nose only, but of course we are breathing with our lungs. And this practice is very supportive for decreasing stress, anxiety. It balances the right and the left brain hemispheres and draws us into our core, into our center, into our self with capital S. Calms the mind, calms and grounds the body. It's a beautiful practice to do for as long as you want to or can. When you're done, make sure that you finish off exhaling through your left nostril. And rest your hand on your thigh. Turning your palms to face down. Notice how you feel. Stay with the breath. I'll give you 2 choices. You can either recline into a Shavasana, final relaxation position, or feel free to do what I'm going to do, which is the child's pose with a bolster. So just move really slowly. If you want to keep your eyes closed to move into it, feel free to do so. And I'm going to keep my legs wide, pull the bolsters and whatever you have to your disposal, and I'm going to drape my torso over the bolster like this. That feels good to me. And then I will take, I forgot, a blanket, and I will drape the blanket over my body because it is starting to get a bit chilly here in London. And one thing that I personally love to do, you might not like this, and of course it's free will, you can do it if you want to, is to drape it all over my body, sort of create a little bit of a cocoon, and I'll show you. It's like this. Okay, so you choose whatever it is that you feel comfortable with, and we'll be quiet now for a good 3 to 5 minutes, and feel free to pause the video and stay for as long as you want to. Make yourself comfortable. Stay present with your breath. Soften whatever areas of your body feel tense and tight, and allow yourself to drop into the support of the pillows or the bolsters, into the support of the floor, into the support of our Mother Earth. And slowly, in your own time, just deepen your breath. And gradually start to come out of whatever position you've put yourself in, whether it's Shavasana or Child's Pose. And then slowly come up and find your own comfortable seat, whether that's cross-legged or maybe on your shins. Place your hands to your heart. Let's take a moment here. Notice how you feel after this practice. Very simple, quiet, hopefully feels grounding. Let your palms come together. Touch your forehead and your heart. Bow down into the highest within yourself again. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up, and happy transition. Enjoy autumn. Enjoy the colors.